Thank you for watching this on-demand demonstration of our remote proceeding platform, RemoteDepo Pro. RemoteDepo Pro is specifically designed for legal proceedings, leveraging state-of-the-art technology to provide the tools that you need for effective and flexible remote depositions, hearings, arbitrations, and other matters. With advanced exhibit sharing, annotation, storage, and management tools, plus high-fidelity multi-channel audio capture, everyone can participate in a remote proceeding and interact as if they were in the same conference room. My colleague is going to do the walkthrough with me today. If you would like a personalized demonstration for you and your team, please reach out to your U.S. legal support representative and we'd be happy to get one scheduled for you. With that, let's go ahead and get started. What you have in front of you is the RemoteDepo Pro deposition room. You'll see your video conferencing management on the left, exhibit management on the right, and on the far right, in that orange bar, we have the view script feature. The first thing that we will do today is click on that white bar down the center of our screen that's labeled Exhibit Panel, and that will bring us into the Video Gallery view. During your proceeding, you will have a reporter, which I will be playing today, that will move your witness into the witness role. Once your witness has been moved into that role, you will see that they are pinned to the top with a timestamp applied to the bottom of the video. When the proceeding is ready to begin, your reporter will go ahead and bring it on the record. Now that we are on the record, you will see that that button at the bottom of your screen is bright red and says On Record. Additionally, in the top right corner of your screen, it will say On the Record Video Recording. And a really nice feature on the top left is the on record duration that shows you exactly how long you've questioned that witness. Additionally, we know which participants are being video recorded by the red button in the top left corner of our witness's video today. Moving on to some of the controls in the video conferencing panel. On the bottom left-hand side, we have our standard video conferencing controls: microphone on and off, camera on and off, and screen share. On the right side of the On Record button, the first button that you'll see there is the Join Sidebar Room. Those are disabled while we are on the record, so we'll come back to those at the end of this recording. Next to that, you have the three vertical dots, which is our context menu. Within that context menu, the one thing that I like to point out is the Use Phone for Audio option. And if you click on Use Phone for Audio, you will see that we have included a QR code with every proceeding that allows for seamless connection for telephonic participants. Additionally, if you perform our traditional option, we have the personal pin and shareable pin available for you on the right-hand side. That shareable pin is great for people who are appearing by telephone only, or people who are appearing in a conference room and plan to use a speakerphone to call in. Now that we've been on the record for a while, we'll move over to the right-hand side of our screen where you'll see the view script feature when clicking on that orange bar. Once that orange bar is open, you're going to see that there is live speech-to-text feeding in from each participant's audio. Now, I am the only one doing the talking today, so everything you see here today will be just my text, but in a normal deposition or proceeding, you're going to see all of the participants that are speaking. One of the really nice things that you can do is click on Play Audio during the proceeding, and you can use that to listen to a participant's audio privately or play it for everyone else. Additionally, all of these snippets have the person's name and the timestamp at the top of the text box. If you come across important testimony that you want to save for later, you can use the bookmarking feature on the right-hand side of all of these snippets, and you'll be able to access these later in our testimony review feature that we'll go over at the end. Lastly, ViewScript is completely searchable. Using the search testimony box at the top, you can type in a word like click and click the search button. This is going to pull up everywhere that it has been referenced. And when you're ready to go back to the main feed, you'll click Clear Search, and it will bring you back to your live ViewScript. Once you are done with ViewScript, you can click on the orange bar to slide it back to the right. And now we can click on that white exhibit panel slider to move back into our 50/50 exhibit view. Exhibits are incredibly easy to upload, share, and annotate on the RemoteDepo Pro platform. To upload your exhibits, you'll click on that orange Exhibit Upload button that shows the download viewer. From here, you can drag and drop your exhibits or click into that box to browse your computer for your files. Your files will then upload into your exhibit list, which is completely private to you and you alone until you choose to share them on the record. I'll go ahead and share up our exhibit for this proceeding. And you'll notice it pulls everyone to the Live Exhibit tab. Within the Live Exhibit tab, there is a lot of power that can be used to make sure that your exhibit is being leveraged best during your proceeding. The first thing that I'll do is use the stamp button on the upper left-hand corner of the Live Exhibit tab to stamp our exhibit for today's proceeding. You'll notice that it automatically applies to the bottom right-hand corner of the document, but it is covering some text, so I will go ahead and drag that to the top of the document. From here, I can begin to use our wide array of annotation tools. And before I do so, I'm going to use that grant control option at the top to provide my colleague with access to those tools. In our annotation tools, you have options like box out, circle, and freehand drawing to make sure that you have everything you need to make your exhibits powerful during your proceeding. All of the annotations that are made on this document are automatically saved as soon as they're made on the document, and they're viewable for everyone in the proceeding. Additionally, there are tools at the top like direct to page that will allow you to direct users all to the same page of a document that you're looking at, ensuring that everyone's literally on the same page. And we also have the Witness Annotate button at the top, quickly providing access to the annotation tools for the witness and revoking them once they have made the markups on the document. Now that we are done with this exhibit, I'll go ahead and click on that X button on the upper left-hand corner of the panel, and this brings us back to our exhibit list. You will now see that my Exhibit 4 has been listed in my colleague's exhibit list. You'll see that I am the one that shared it, the stamp that was applied to it, as well as the date and time that it was shared at. Lastly, the most important piece about exhibits within RemoteDepo Pro is that when they're uploaded during a case, they will be moved over to every proceeding within that case and go back to being private for you. This means that you don't have to upload your exhibits multiple times across multiple proceedings in a case, saving you and your team time. Now that we've reviewed exhibits, I'm going to go back over to the left-hand side and bring the proceeding off record again. Now that we are off the record, you will see that that door icon to the right of the off record button is now enabled. We will go ahead and click on that Join Sidebar Room icon. And if my colleague could join me in Sidebar Room 1, I'll meet you over there. Now that we're in the sidebar rooms, you can see that this is a nice private space to confer with your colleagues during a proceeding. You don't have to make an extra phone call or worry about information being captured on the record. You can come into one of our 4 self-service sidebar rooms, and using the lock button at the bottom of the screen, we can lock this room, ensuring no other participants are able to enter. When we're ready to move back into the main room, we will click on that lock icon again to unlock the room and click Return to Deposition to move back to the main room. Now that we've covered all of the features within the RemoteDepo Pro room, it's time to uncover all of the features that you have access to following the proceeding. From the post-deposition review page, you'll have access to a wide variety of assets, including testimony review. Testimony review is going to allow you to access those bookmarks that you made in ViewScript during your proceeding to review them after the fact. You'll have an activity log on the right-hand side showing bookmarks that you previously made. and you'll be able to view the speech-to-text translation on the main center of the screen. Clicking on any of those pieces of testimony will bring you to that piece of the video so that you can make sure that you're prepared for your upcoming proceedings. Additionally, the last tab on the right-hand side is for exhibits. You'll have access to all of the exhibits that you have shared during the proceeding. You'll be able to view and download them instantly. In addition to viewing exhibits post-proceeding, RemoteDepo Pro also makes it easy and convenient to leverage previously shared and uploaded exhibits on future proceedings for the same case. Here, you can see that we are in a new remote proceeding. Within the Exhibit List tab, you will see previous depositions you attended from the same case, listed by date with the witness's name. When you click on the proceeding title, you will see a list of the exhibits which were shared during that proceeding. Click on an exhibit to view the document privately, including any annotations which were made. To share one of these exhibits, simply click the 3 vertical dots and click Copy and Share. Any exhibits you previously uploaded for another deposition on this same case but did not share are also available here. You can tell if an exhibit has not been shared previously by the lack of the date and timestamp on your exhibit list. These exhibits will remain private to only you until they are shared on the record. RemoteDepo Pro also provides a consolidated view of upcoming and past proceedings. From the calendar, quickly see an overview of your schedule by month. Clicking on a proceeding title of a past event will take you to the testimony review page to review the speech-to-text feed synced with the video. To join an upcoming proceeding, click on the title to join the meeting room. You can also use the dashboard to view past and upcoming proceedings. Search by keyword, date, or job number to find a proceeding. Clicking Review will take you to the testimony review page, and for upcoming proceedings, you can easily click to join at the time of your event. Thank you so much for joining us for this demonstration today, and we look forward to hosting your next remote proceeding.